There once was a legend of a Pokemon so rare, not even the internet could prove it was real. People trembled at the flex power you would have if you had this Pokemon. And this Pokemon was none other than... What's up, guys? Today we're going to be talking about Pokemon myths. We're going to be going through Pokemon that in theory are possible to get, but the internet has no proof or very little proof that there is a trainer around the world that has one of these in their Pokemon storage. They're not mythicals, but they are a myth. Let's get right into it. Okay, so if you don't know, in Pokemon Go, the only legendaries that can actually spawn in the wild are going to be Uxie, Azelf, and Mesprit. These Pokemon are extremely rare, and I've heard myself that every 30 minutes in the world, there is only a total of 8 spawns around the world across the 3 of them. That's insane. Now, if you don't know, in Pokemon Go, there are 100% IVs and 0% IVs. In theory, 0% IVs are rarer because these are only available in the wild, since most different encounter methods like eggs and research do have IV floors, meaning the IVs can never be lower than a certain value. So if we combine those two thoughts together and take a Uxie, Azelf, or a Mesprit, throw on the label of a 0% IV, that right there, I have searched the internet and I cannot find someone who has proof of finding this extremely rare Pokemon. We can even take this to the next level and say if that Uxie, Azelf, or Mesprit was a level 1, which means it was like a 10 CP or the lowest CP it could be, since again, that level of Pokemon is only available in the wild. A level 1 Nundo, Uxie, Azelf, or Mesprit caught in the wild would actually be wild. However, we can take this even further. Uxie, Azelf, and Mesprit are available all the time. Since their release, they have been available in the wild, and you could find one potentially in the wild right now, even though it would be ridiculously rare. However, during Johto Tour 2022, Pokemon Go decided to unlock wild, shiny legendaries. Entei, Raikou, and Suicune were available for the first time in the wild and had a shiny potential, with I believe our shiny rates being around 1 in 120. Now, let's take the exact same thing we just talked about, throw on a shiny wild legendary at level 1, 0% IV. That would be absolutely ridiculous. This Pokemon is only real in theory, and so far is a myth among the Pokemon community on the internet. Let's move on and start talking about Shadow Pokemon. Nowadays, when you catch a Shadow Pokemon, it's going to be caught at either level 8 or level 13. However, when Shadow Pokemon were first released, there was no set level it was caught at. You could catch a level 30 Shadow Pokemon or even a level 1 Shadow Pokemon. Level 1 Shadows have been seen on the internet and there are plenty of proof. However, how we can take this Pokemon and turn it into a myth is by slapping on the label of a 0% IV or 100% IV. Since Shadow Pokemon cannot be traded, these Pokemon would have only been available when Shadow Pokemon did not have a set level, and you would have needed to get the 100% IV or the 0% IV. We can even take this even rarer and throw on a rarer Shadow Pokemon at the time, like a Shadow Dratini, which was rare from the grunts. A level 1 0% IV Shadow Dratini, that would just be insane if you had that. Continuing on with Shadow Pokemon though, there are a couple Shadow Pokemon that seem to have been accidentally released. Now, there is proof on the internet of these Pokemon being a thing, but I do want to mention them. On September 21st in 2021, Pokemon Go accidentally released Shadow Swinub and Shadow Snubbull. At first, a lot of people thought that this was just teasing towards the next Team Rocket leader Shadow Shiny Pokemon to be Shadow Swinub and Shadow Snubbull. It didn't end up looking like it's the case because these Pokemon are not out, and a couple trainers were able to get these 2 Shadow Pokemon. Now, some people think that these Shadow Pokemon are fake and these Pokemon are literally just a myth. Let me know what you guys think. There's not a lot of proof of a lot of trainers being able to get these 2 Shadow Shinies, so it could, in theory, just be a myth. Now, are you even a good trainer in Pokemon Go? There is a Pokemon in Pokemon Go that you actually need to have skill to get, and that is Pikachu Libre. Pikachu Libre is a once-a-season encounter in Pokemon Go from hitting the highest rank in Pokemon Go at the time, whether that be rank 10 or newly rank 24, aka Legend rank. To get this Pokemon, you need to push to this highest rank by consistently winning battles against some of the best trainers in the world, and you will get 1 encounter every single season. Shiny Pikachu Libre was released in Season 6 of Go Battle League, and it's currently Season 11, meaning we've had a total of 6 Shiny Pikachu Libre Libre checks if you hit Legend every season. This makes a Shundo Pikachu Libre, not traded, caught directly from the encounter screen, one of the rarest myth Pokemon there is in the game. Every trainer will have had a max of 6 checks at this Pokemon, and if Pikachu Libre's shiny rate is a full odd shiny, in which Pikachu is, that would give you a 1 in 100,000 chance of getting this Shundo, but you could only check it 6 times. Shundo Pikachu Libre, it's absolutely ridiculous, and that takes our number 4 slot, I believe. It's getting rainy outside. Now, Cast Form in Pokemon Go is a Pokemon that will change its form depending on the weather. It's honestly a pretty cool Pokemon. There are 4 forms of Cast Form. We have the rainy form, which will spawn only in rainy weather. Ice form, or icy form. It'll only spawn in snowy weather. We have the sunny form, which will only spawn in sunny weather, and then the regular form, which will spawn in every single other weather. Since Cast Form spawns in when it is the correct weather, this means this Pokemon is always weather boosted. And if you don't know, weather boosted Pokemon cannot have IVs lower than 444. However, once a Cast Form is spawned, it will stay for 30 minutes until it despawns. And if the weather changes on the hour and the Cast Form is still there, it will lose its weather boost. So it is potentially possible to get a 000 IV Cast Form. You pretty much just need to have a Cast Form spawn in the correct weather and then hope that when the hour changes, the weather changes and unweather boosts that Cast Form, and that Cast Form's IVs become 000. Shiny Rainy Cast Form was officially released into Pokemon Go not so long ago, and actually into Pokemon itself for the first time. That makes a Shiny Rainy Cast Form with 000 IVs one of the rarest Pokemon there is in the game. Since the only way to get this Pokemon would be to wait for rainy weather, find a shiny Cast Form that has IVs that will turn into 000 when the weather boost goes away, and have all the stars align with that. That's how you get this Pokemon. It is literally just a myth. I've looked through the internet. Theoretically, it's possible, but it's just ridiculous. And that leaves us in our number 1 spot, the absolute rarest Pokemon you could get in the game. It's honestly ridiculous. Like, if someone has this, like, they just win the game. When you start up a new account in Pokemon Go, you're set at level 1. And if you don't know, if you hatch an egg when you're level 1, the Pokemon will hatch at level 1. It'll hatch at the level you're at. Normally, eggs for most trainers in Pokemon Go will hatch at level 20. That is the egg hatch level. With this information, you are able to get level 1 hatchable Pokemon, which is like, that's just ridiculous, first of all. But the problem is, how do you get eggs? If you start a new account and you're level 1, to get an egg, you need to spin a Pokestop. But once you spin 1 Pokestop, you're gonna be level 2. Well, in come gift eggs. To get a level 1 hatched Pokemon, you need to add a friend instantly when you're level 1, receive a 7-kilometer egg from them by opening a gift that they sent, and then hatch that egg. It will hatch a level 1 no matter what level you are. It all just depends on when you get that egg. However, we can take this even further. Baby Pokemon in Pokemon Go are some of the rarest Pokemon in the game. Why? Because you can only get them from eggs. This makes a Shundo baby Pokemon literally ridiculously rare. There are people out there with them. I know Brandon Tan has one, but getting a Shundo baby Pokemon is insane because you can only get it from an egg, and the odds of getting it from an egg are like 1 in 13,000, but on top of that, you need to actually get the baby Pokemon. It's just like, it's insane. Taking these 2 concepts and putting them together, if you wait until there's an event when the 7-kilometer egg pool changes in which it is hatching baby Pokemon, make a new account, you have someone send this new account a 7-kilometer egg, you hatch this 7-kilometer egg, it will be level 1, and it hatches as a Shundo. Like, you've just won the lottery at that point. A level 1 Shundo baby Pokemon is easily the rarest Pokemon I believe you could currently get right now in the Pokemon Go universe. It is possible to get, but again, it is a myth. It is all theory. There is 0 proof on the internet of anybody having one of these. This Pokemon is absolutely ridiculous. The work you have to go through, and also on top of that, the luck you need to have to get this Pokemon is just like absolutely insane. With that being said, guys, that is the video. I'm going to leave my email in the description and the pinned comments below. If you have proof of anyone having any of these Pokemon, feel free to send them to my email. There are a couple in there that, you know, are in theory pretty hard to get, but you know, I wouldn't be surprised if some people had a level 1 Shadow Nundo Pokemon. That would be pretty cool to see. Send them to my email. It will be in the pinned comments. Other than that, guys, comment below if you like this video, and if you guys want to see more of these list videos rating some rare Pokemon, cool Pokemon, all that jazz. We're gonna see you all in the next one, guys. Follow for more tips, everyone. Peace.